What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to be giving you the full grand tour of our self-serve honor system farm store, and make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to be giving you some extra tips you need to be aware of if you're wanting to open up one of these. Let's jump into it. All right, so let's start with the grand tour because I know that's what you're wanting to see. So we got a local shed company to help us design this shed. We did it online and they basically built it for us. We wanted something that looked good and professional. And so we've got a little front porch on here just to make it feel cozy and inviting. We've got a little chair, we've got some sign decor, we've got an open and closed sign. We've got a little wind chime over here. We wanted the farm store to look inviting and cozy. So when you come on in, this is basically just a unfinished shed building. It does have a nice, storm door on it where you can lock it and all that. And then we did add some extra windows in this shed when we designed it because we wanted a lot of natural light. We didn't want just some, rinky-dink looking shed. We wanted this to be nice. So when you come on in, our decor is, we got some decor. We've got, feed bags put up. We wanted people to come to our farm where they can see our chickens out on the pasture, where they can see our market gardens, and then they can come in here and buy food from us. And I think that's the cool concept of a self-serve honor system farm store is people come to you. They come to your farm store. You don't have to pay a cashier. You don't have to go to a farmer's market. And so the concept is really cool, and I think a lot of small-scale farmers should do this more. Now, we have a clear door commercial refrigerator here, and it's kind of empty right now because we typically restock on Thursdays. And then we also carry meats from other local farmers. So basically, we're buying these meats wholesale, and so we make, anywhere from $2 to $3 per package of meat that someone buys. So we've got beef, chicken, and pork. We're not carrying every cut, but we wanted the option for people to be able to purchase meat when they come to the store. And, because mainly we produce vegetables and eggs, we wanted people to come in and feel like they could get, some basic staples for their home. We also carry coffee from a local roastery, and then we've got the price board on the wall. It's just a big chalkboard where we can change the prices. We can, write stuff on there based upon what's coming soon or what we have, in stock. So after they, grab what they want, they'll then come over to this table, and we have a little cash box here where they'll just input their cash or their check. They just slide it into this, and I attached it to the wall here. And the other payment options that we have for people is Venmo, Cash App, and then we just have cash and check, which is for the cash box. So we've got 4 payment options, and that has worked really, really well for us so far. We also have a little thing here where they can join our text club. If you're wanting to start a farm store, I highly suggest you getting people's contact information. A lot of people want to stay in the know. So we've actually had a lot of people sign up through this. We have just this little QR code. We've got some paper bags for them to pack their stuff. We've got some pens. That's one thing to think about. Put some pens out for people to write checks. So we also added this little radio, got it off Amazon, just to put it on a local station and just get some background noise, and I think it just helps with the vibe of the farm store. So you may be wondering, what if people steal from you? How are you able to watch them? We've got cameras up, one up here in the corner of the farm store, and then additionally we have one on the outside. So this really helps us. And I think too, most people in our community are honest, so you just want to make sure if you are going to start one of these in your community that you're in a safe place where you feel like you can trust the community. And we've gotten a ton of positive feedback on this farm store, and people really, really love it and are enjoying it. Now, obviously starting one of these farm store does cost some money. We laid a gravel pad. I had to rent a skid steer for that. We obviously designed the shed. We had the refrigeration cost. We had the cost of the cameras and the cost of, putting up some decor and things like that. But at the end of the day, if you're able to sell your items and sell your farm products from your property, then that adds a lot of benefit to you as a grower, as a farmer, because you don't have to spend your time at a farmer's market. You don't have to chase down chefs or wherever your sales outlet is. I think a lot of farmers should do this because even if you don't sell all your products from here, you're still able to sell a good amount of them. Now, some things to think about if you are going to start one of these are obviously, where are you located? And if you're located out in the middle of nowhere, then maybe this isn't a good option for you because you are going to need to pull people to your property. We're a half a mile off a major highway and thoroughfare, so it made sense for us. We've got a nice sign that we designed at the top of the hill that people can see. We put a banner out at the main highway. And so we're able to pull people in, but there are a lot of other things that we did to promote the farm store. The other thing you need to think about is how you're going to get electrical to this farm store. We actually got quoted by an electrician to trench and run electrical from the house, which is about, I would say, 150 feet, maybe 200, and it was going to cost us like $6 to $7 grand. So what we decided to do instead was to run 2 heavy-duty extension cords from the house. Now, I know if you're an electrician and you're watching this, you're probably like, you're an idiot. You should not do that. So we ran 2 heavy-duty extension cords from 2 separate circuits for a reason, because when those compressors kick on, I think it double or triples the load of that refrigerator or freezer. So we've got those running from the house. We got 2 150-foot extension cords, and that has worked really, really well for us. But if you're gonna be running a lot of refrigeration, then it may be worth running electrical, and we may end up doing that down the road. So you may be asking, how much did our setup cost? All in all, I think we are in it around 13 grand. So we have a 4-car gravel pad. This shed cost us, I believe, about 6,500 or 6,800. And then we have the refrigeration, that was another 4. And then we have just random knickknacks, the radios, the cameras, the decor, some other random items. So how much are we doing in sales every week? So we just opened the store just a few weeks ago, and we're doing anywhere from $500 to $800 per week. Now it's also April, so we still have a limited selection of crops because it's still early in the spring. So I think as the season goes on and as people begin to hear about our farm store, then we could push that $1,000 plus range per week in sales. So I think with an established store in the middle of, the thick of the farm season, we could push well over $1,000 per week in sales. However, we currently are still going to a farmer's market, but our goal in the end is to eliminate the farmer's market and sell all of our farm products from our store.